In the imposing shadow of the Third Reich, behind the facade of power, racial purity, and iron discipline, lay the intricate and often troubled private lives of its key figures. Rudolf Hess, a devoted follower of Adolf Hitler, maintained a peculiar, emotionally intense relationship, devoid of physical intimacy for years, his almost spiritual adoration for Hitler eclipsing any potential romantic attachments. His profound shyness further isolated him, channeling his affections towards the Führer. Heinrich Himmler, the embodiment of contradiction, presented a stark contrast to the Nazi ideal. Physically weak and insecure, his youth was marked by the advocacy of sexual abstinence as a moral imperative. It wasn't until the age of 28 that he experienced his first intimate encounter, a significant deviation from the later authority, with which he dictated stringent rules concerning sexuality and reproduction within the Reich. At the center of this complex web was Adolf Hitler himself, an emotionally distant and reserved figure. Medical speculation suggested a possible physical condition that might have influenced his development. His private life was characterized by deliberate restraint, choosing control over desire and focusing solely on his vision for Germany. Within this sphere, unconventional views on relationships emerged. Gerda Bormann, the wife of Martin Bormann, a powerful figure in the Nazi hierarchy, surprisingly championed the abolition of traditional monogamy. She proposed a national emergency union, allowing polygamy to accelerate the reproduction of pure Aryan offspring, even drawing inspiration from polygamous practices in some Islamic cultures. Her unwavering devotion to her husband extended to accepting and even encouraging his extramarital affairs as a contribution to strengthening the German people. The personal life of Adolf Hitler was particularly subject to speculation. While enjoying significant popularity among German women, he never married until the very end of his life. His relationship with his half-niece, Geli Raubal, became a focal point of intense scrutiny. Their close and possessive dynamic fueled rumors of a more than familial connection. Geli's eventual tragic suicide in 1931 left a lasting mark on Hitler's personal life, occurring at a crucial juncture in his political ascent. Despite subsequent relationships with women like Magda Quandt and Leni Riefenstahl, Hitler maintained an image of an unattainable leader, seemingly prioritizing his political mission above personal intimacy. He finally married Eva Braun in the final hours of the war, shortly before their joint suicide. Furthermore, the early history of the Nazi movement was intertwined with complex sexual dynamics. The presence of homosexuality within the ranks of the Sturmabteilung, SA, exemplified by its leader Ernst Röhm, posed a challenge to the regime's image of masculine purity. Heinrich Himmler, initially connected to Röhm, later orchestrated the Night of the Long Knives in 1934, a purge that eliminated Röhm and other perceived threats, including homosexual individuals within the party. This event marked a turning point in the Nazis' public stance against homosexuality, driven in part by Himmler's own evolving and conflicted views on masculinity and sexuality. These interwoven personal histories reveal a Third Reich far more nuanced and contradictory than its carefully constructed public image suggested. Behind the banners of power lay individuals grappling with their own insecurities, desires, and unconventional relationships, often shaped and distorted by the very ideology they espoused.